Hello everyone, it's me, Anime Talking Star here, and today I've been wanting to do this video for a really long time. This is how to fix the isekai genre. So, isekai. Oh boy. Well, to be fair, I did watch a bunch of isekai anime, but some isekai anime are good and some are shit. But it's always the shitty ones that have the most problems. You think of isekai protagonists, you always think of a badass looking protagonist with a badass design. Like, for examples, Ainz Wogon from Overlord, Rumor Tempest from I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Katarina Kleiss from My Next Life as a Villainess, and so many more main characters who are isekai protagonists. But then there's the side of the isekai genre that I think all of us can agree on that really gets on our nerves multiple times. And that's the bland protagonist slash overpowered protagonist. Well, yes, the good protagonists of isekai are overpowered as hell, but they're not part of the category that I like to call overpowered motherfuckers. Because one, their stories are actually good. Two, they don't have bland looking character designs. And three, they have crazy moments of aura farming. Yes, I can't believe I said that. Like seriously, look at Ainz, Ru, Tanya, and so many other isekai protagonists who have good moments to shine. Yeah. But then there's the isekai protagonist that really doesn't make sense to me. Like, look at the many percent of isekai protagonists who just look the same. The bland hairstyles, the no personality. Somehow they get all the bitches, just for some reason. Even though some parts of their harems are questionable. Yep. I'm looking at the characters who look like small little kids. What the fuck? Like, it's not the problem of the isekai genre, it's just that most isekai animes, well, not most of them, always have the main character getting a harem of bitches. And then they only have one personality trait in mind. They love the protagonist. They love to glaze the fucker. They like to glaze the guy so much. But there's one problem with this genre. Is that the main character designs of some of these protagonists don't make them stand out from your average background character. AKA the punchback, AKA the father. Like, compare Kirito, aka the guy who makes the strobe shit, and compare him to someone else, like Dante from Devil May Cry. And black out their silhouettes. Who can you tell better? Yeah, you can point to Dante. Because one, Dante's character design doesn't look bland, it doesn't look shitty. Because one, his design reflects on his world. Instead of, I don't know, like a black-haired protagonist who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Wait, instead of making your protagonist look like a generic 15-year-old old high school kid who is 5'9" tall. Like, seriously, look at these guys. They are the same fucking height. Instead, and make them different. And even though this series is not an isekai, but look at Guts from Berserk. What does him stand out? Is it? Yep. You know what? Screw it. I'm not saying it. It's his muscles and his height. He's not a 5'9" tall high school kid. He's a buff ass man, aka the dog, aka the goat. Oh, of the range. Like, seriously, Guts is one of those badass characters who really doesn't give a fuck about how many bitches he gets. He only cares about is showing how he's Black Force energy personified. Because he literally wears an armor that is black, aka the Berserker armor. And now let's get to the steps to how you fix the isekai genre. Step number 1. Don't make your main character as an overpowered as fuck. It'll be boring if the main character is just an overpowered main character most of the time. Instead, you should make him overpowered at the beginning, but introduce antagonists who can one-shot the guy and make him realize that, damn, I'm not the most powerful guy in this world. Number 2 is come up with a main character design. Instead of making him look like a bland protagonist, instead you should make him stand out from the rest of the cast. Like, give him unique hair and a unique outfit, instead of the bland look. And number 3, make the girls don't glaze the fucker 24/7 a day. Hey, like, seriously, every time I watch an isekai, I always hear the bitches is glaze the guy like he's a king. Instead of making them glaze the guy, make him doubt that he's the strongest guy, since they will see him get his ass whooped by the villains and make them useful instead of glazing and extra dumping information. And number 4, don't use MMORPG style mechanics in your isekai world. Most isekai protagonists' worlds are similar to an MMORPG, like Diablo and World of Warcraft. Instead of making it look like that, instead you should do something else, like make the fantasy world look different from an MMORPG and not treat it like an MMORPG. Instead, you should make it more devastated that this world does give you healing items, but in surprise, you still get your ass murdered by monsters, dragons, demons, and so many more. And finally, the last step. Have your main character grow with his love interests. It's just like I did with the harem genre video. Oh, you should have time developing each of the girls with the main character, instead of having them have one character trait, is that being in love with the main character. You know, like, have him spend time with the girls, and have him realize that they have crushes on him, and he spends a lot of time with them, like an actual protagonist. and an actual friend and potential love interests for these girls. And now let's get to the next step, making the girls not being typical fantasy tropes, like the princess as the warrior lady, the bandit, the FBI on my ass, the demon queen, who is also an FBI on my ass, and so many more. Instead, make them actual characters with their own unique character arcs. And also, let's do one more thing. In making your antagonist, and this is the final step, making your antagonist beat the shit out of the protagonist. And having the overpowered motherfucker trope as the main antagonist. It'll make the isekai genre easier, that if the overpowered main character trope is the main antagonist instead of, the main character, it makes the main character's journey easier to follow. Well, in certain ways. Like, imagine the end of the story that the overpowered antagonist is revealed to be the man who is isekai to this world, and he will turn out to be overpowered as hell. But then he gets a realization that the main character is using the power or that he gained throughout his journey, and becomes more overpowered and sends him back to what he became. So, yeah, that's basically the how to fix the isekai genre. What do you think of this video? I know it's kind of like gonna be boring, but what are you gonna do? Leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and leave a comment down below which of your problems with the isekai protagonist and its tropes and the isekai genre in general. See you guys next time. Bye.